Hello everyone, welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. In the last part of this, we did some side quests, as well as making our way towards the Crystalline Dominion, I guess could also be an important thing to begin the video with. We went over there, and Clive and Jill planned an attack, however that wasn't required, because Dion went in there, and he formed a kind of a small civil war on his own people. And well, it was mainly because he didn't believe in Olivio's rule. He thought that there was some other force at play that's corrupting their great nation. So Dion went in there and dealt with it. Was one way of saying it. He went mad and started destroying Twinside, and me and my boy Joshua got involved. He was there too in the city, and he went in there as Phoenix and Clive as Ifrit, and they both bashed Bahamut. Not only at Twinside, because Bahamut absorbed another Mother Crystal, Drake's Tail, and then flew into the atmosphere, into space. And of course, Ifrit combined with Phoenix, forming Ifrit Arisen. And they just fucking went anime, like Dragon Ball Z, and flew up into space, and they fought Bahamut in the stars, and it was incredible. Me describing it sounds like it didn't happen, but it did. And I'm still shocked over what really transpired. But we killed him. Well, we didn't kill him actually. Surprisingly, Dion survived that. I don't know how he did, but I'm glad he did. And yeah, Dion survived. Somehow his lance survived too. But I tell you who didn't survive, his father. Dion, in a flashback we saw, and an echo you could say, we saw that he accidentally killed his father when he was trying to kill Olivia, despite the fact he was trying to tell his father to change his ways, and it didn't look like it was working at first. His father unfortunately tried to defend Olivia and was plunged in the process, dying in front of both of his sons. And this was pretty shocking. And then we found out that Olivia, Annabelle's son, was actually possessed by Ultima. And Dion went mad, which was what happened with Twinside being destroyed. And then we cut to the present, with Annabelle, who we hate at this point, killing herself out of grief, fear, insanity. One of those few things. She finally got her comeuppance. Now, I am sad we didn't get to kill her. However, she is now gone from this world, and that is a brighter day in any world. So you know what? +1. Well, then we escaped on Phoenix, and we found out that Ultima was a sore loser, and he started a thing called primogenesis. The way he describes it, he wants Mythos, Clive, this is from a later conversation too, to lose all connections, to cease his consciousness by basically dispelling all his connections, and he's going to send Barnabas to do that. And we find out that the Kingdom of Waylode, its leader, actually follows Ultima. At least it feels like they have the same allegiance. And it looks like Odin is also probably being manipulated. Although we'll see, I guess. We'll see what happens with him. I have no idea. I don't know how they're going to go higher than fucking space, but I guess we'll see. Like, even the Titan fight was cool. I don't know what's going to happen with Odin. I'm scared, but also excited. So yeah, there's also that with Barnabas. But yeah, Ultima wants Clive. He wants Mythos as the ultimate vessel to create a new world, apparently. Maybe he hates the old world and believes it to be inferior to what could be made. And thus Mythos would create a world devoid of suffering, devoid of fear. And then that leads into Final Fantasy XIV of the Ancients. No. And apparently Ultima is not compatible with Clive's body because of this consciousness ties. His ties to Jill, his family, and the hideout. So I'm very scared. I don't know what Odin's going to do, but I guess we'll see. And yeah, we also did a lot of side quests last time. Trying to help some people across Valisthea with the primogenesis that has caused Aether floods and also just kind of fucked up the entire world. So we helped them, we saved Joshua. However, The last thing that did transpire was the 3 cities of Canver were attacked by a horde of Akashic beings overloaded with ether. So we're gonna go help them out, with Joshua's help this time, with our brother. Brotherly fire dominants are gonna be making their way down, and it's gonna be great. So let's do that. However, we aren't gonna be doing that straight away because we're gonna be doing side quests. We love side quests around here. Who doesn't love a good side quest? Not me. Oh yeah, I forgot I had this music on. Right, hi, Moogle. Oh, you got nectar. You've got a new hunt speed. Oh, you got a new story for me. Did I tell you about the time I flew all the way to the bottom of this Mechas Basin? Okay, go on.
What did you find down there?
A deeper understanding, Kupo. Oh god, he saw something. From the outside, it seems so mysterious. Where does all the water go to, Kupo? Why does it never fill up? What's beyond the waterfalls? There are questions I've flown to find the answers to, Kupo, but instead, I found out something about myself. I can't swim, Kupo! Oh, good job, Nectar, you did it. Wonderful, thank you, Nectar. Oh, we got one more. The pack. Oh, okay, we got the lads. The creatures that are going to be killed by Maelstrom at some point. A team of curse breakers travelling through tabards in the fields of Korama were met by a group of hunters. Okay, this sounds like something we're going to encounter on our way for the side quests, so we'll hold off on that. Yeah, this music is too epic. We're going to go turn it off. Clive, you must turn off the music. Right, okay.
Save us. Might be hard now there's only one.
Then we're all doomed.
Everyone's a little fucked. I don't blame them for feeling sad, but maybe the Monoculturals being around isn't a good thing. Let's put on this song. Let's not put on the song. I like this one a lot. I want to put this one on. Hi, Molly.
Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it.
What?
I need a hand.
Well, I haven't done anything to you. What are you talking about?
You sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
No, neither am I.
I'm all the cook will be.
I mean,
needed.
I like cooking.
What I want from
I will
you
cook
is
when
a
I
little
need
bit
to,
of time,
but I don't really do it too often. I want to do it more though.
Sword. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing, and that.
Yeah, despite everything about the thing, apparently people fucking love it. It's like the
So I
new
thought I'd try making one of these
horse burger.
masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go.
I don't know why.
Well,
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Do you want me to go find stuff for
this
you?
is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites,
If you don't want to be outdone, then maybe you should do it yourself and don't rely on someone else to do it. Okay, let's do it.
I've never been one to play favorites.
I want to be better, so I'm going to hire someone else to do all the work for me.
So, what's on the menu this time?
Oh shit.
a fried mortress of Skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit? Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only
Arrogance is getting everywhere,
Skyworm
apparently.
mortars and Drake's Mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not. given the
Drake's
rancid
Mint.
mess they make.
Maybe Dion will know something about that.
Recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
Wow. That's a question for a scholar.
Wait,
wouldn't
so
you say?
you tried to make it, but you didn't have the ingredients to make it. So why did you try and make it then?
Fella who haunts the shelves,
It's
maybe?
like trying to make a cake without egg or flour.
I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll learn something. And if he does,
Baking
I'll see if
powder.
I can find your ingredients for you.
Oh, my bread didn't rise in the oven. Did you put yeast in it?
Forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
I can't believe you just forced me into this quest. I'm very unhappy about this. Let's go. It's always Tomes. I feel bad for Tomes as well. I feel like whenever I appear, it's another side quest for him. Like, he's probably doing something really important, like finding out about Mythos or Ultima, and I'm just coming over being like, hey, do you know where to find Skyworms?
Lawsman Harpocrates. I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind.
Clive, I'm gonna kill you. Just call him Tomes the way he wants to be called. How many times do I have to say this?
Culinary Pilgrimage, a classic.
I want it as a
My
book.
favorites, in fact.
I want it in person.
Did a wonderful
You could not design a book
skill.
called Valisthea,
Do hope to be able to sample more
and Culinary Pilgrimage, and then not make an actual
That's
book.
actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might
If
find.
you're wondering, yes, 14 has a cookbook, and it's amazing. I haven't actually got it in person, but I have looked at it
Next on
digitally.
the menu, delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water.
Sounds like it's a delicacy, which means the ingredients are going to be hard to come
Somewhat
by.
antiquated name for the wyvern. Their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Sambraquois.
Yeah, it's the same as you guys. You eat and ride your...
Would have a touch more
stuff,
reverence
apparently.
for their icon's brethren, but apparently not.
Yeah.
I believe the
No, you can't say that. We eat chocobo.
is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside.
No,
which
I
it
agree, though.
resides.
It's
So
kind of
it
fucked,
looks
actually.
like,
Oh, we know
Mint.
our leader can become a dragon, but let's eat dragons.
Grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone. So I'm sure you're.
I don't think there'll be anything cheerful about it, Tomes. Everything has gone to shit in the world.
Believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life. In which regard, fried mortress of Skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish.
I'm actually quite interested in this because it might be quite
I
nice.
find one, I find the other. To Northreach, then.
Wait, if I...
Luck, Clive.
Are you telling me that flowers grow together?
Do save me a bite once the dish
Oh,
is
yeah, don't
cooked.
worry. You're always on my list, Tomes. That's not meant to be ominous or anything, you are just on my list. Hello, you got a side quest for me, do you, Shirley?
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I'm not like I'm doing anything important right now, like saving the world or going to Canva.
It's not who, but what. Mid-scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished.
So the little ones took
My
it
first
then.
thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to
Yeah.
go, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their
They could have been lying, that's what kids do sometimes.
which almost certainly means they had.
Okay, there we go. Okay, I'll go deal with
A
them.
visit from Sid will jog their memories.
Yeah, Uncle Sid.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them. As always.
Okay, we got one more side quest to go add to our collection. And then we'll be out. See, I like grabbing them all at the same time, because then we can do this and then go. Oh, it's a Goot side quest! Hell yeah! I mean, that's about the skies. I reckon these skies are enough to give anyone the collie wobbles. But I'm not gonna sit around hanging my head and twiddling my thumbs. Did enough of that back in Twinside while you were busy fighting that horrible dragon. And then that even horribler one.
No more.
From now on, I'm gonna do what you lot do. And probably pull my finger out, don't say that. No matter how much my knees are knocking. Can have Nan and Blackthorn bringing them a big wet blanket now, can I? They already. I don't think there's any changing that, Scoots, but we can try. So, don't you worry about me. You listen to what you do best, saving the world. I'm also, well, saying that, side quest, say. You want to do a side quest?
Goose. You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle.
That's a big word, to be
Think
fair.
Nan might be in trouble, and she's.
It's all right. You can tell me.
She's dying from old age, Clive.
There was a trader came by, one of our usuals, like, said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallymill Way.
Oh? Who wants to die? That sounds like a first class ticket to death right there.
To make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing.
I mean, you all want to tell her.
Never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
So you're going to use me to get this information, Goots. I'm not afraid of a lashing. Clive, don't say that.
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Whoa, whoa, Skybox,
Thanks,
calm down.
Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Well, I'll think about it.
I'm sure it's all just a
Yeah,
misunderstanding.
I don't really think that count is actually gonna be bad, Goots. You think you're fine. Before we go talk to Kaona, let's go to the kids who are apparently planning mischief, and I must stop them. As both, I guess, warden and father to the hideout, I must do my duties. Look, Clive, if you want to not do the side quest, don't just stand there.
You hear me? The Akashic are coming and they won't stop until they've slaughtered every single one of us.
Do you see the lake surrounding you? I like this. Oh, there you go.
You ever seen one of the blue bastards?
Well, it could be an acacia dragon, though, to be fair. And then they can swim. Well, they don't need to swim, they can just fly. So there is also that.
What do you reckon we should do? I say we should just
That actually makes me kind of sad because there could be like it could have been like Acacia Sahagins, but there's no Sahagins in this game. Oh, be cool if we got like DLC surrounding Leviathan. Apparently, and I've heard this online, is that a lot of people in Japan are asking Square for DLC for this game, and because of how popular it is and how well it's been selling, we might get it. Even though they said they're not going to do any DLC, we might get DLC. So. I'm excited. Hey kids, you can't do what you did. It's bad.
Sid!
Yeah, you're in trouble now.
Studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
Right, you didn't try at all to hide it, did you? Oh, look how sad they are.
Oh,
And just how long hasn't it been one?
We're sorry.
What are you doing?
Break them. We dismembered them.
Yeah, that's what breaking means,
Just like
kid.
Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol? And why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
What?
Miss Mididol said, the best way I see how something works is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well then, your work is already half done. Carry on.
Oh, you
About
fucked up.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Yeah, it's usually the hard part.
Yourself.
It's very easy to destroy, not very hard to create.
Then-
Or very hard to create.
Then,
You three need to learn to take responsibility
Oh, there you go. Uncle Clive is angry.
pass with fresh eyes, shall we?
Clive, we don't know how to do this. Inspect scales? Wait, we're actually going to do like a minigame here? What the hell? I'll give it a go, I guess.
Alright. Everything here was once part of Miss Mididol's scales.
Oh, we're doing like a little lecture.
Each piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others.
Yeah.
If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else.
I like this because I can just watch.
But what of the
I'm not
others?
doing it. I'm not doing the actual questioning. Oh, you fuck. Clive, I didn't really listen. Sorry, I thought I was Clive, but I guess I'm not. The arm.
This is called the arm.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm
suppose
asking the
that
question
is.
still. Good.
It doesn't look much like an arm.
you're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing.
Yeah, there you go.
You've
Yeah, that's
ridden a
correct.
chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
If I survive the game, I can.
Think about it. Now, what do arms do?
Hold things.
That would be a good comic.
Wait.
Don't be sad. He said he might do
Hold
it.
Things too.
Good thinking. You're on the right track.
Oh, this is cute. I like this. Look at Sid being a good mentor to everyone. The pans.
These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff.
Yeah, but why are they called that though? It might be a reason.
Boots. I don't think he'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
I don't think any of us
What are the
would.
chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted.
Yeah, I like that we didn't actually have to tell someone that one of them just worked it out. That's cool. I wonder if that would have happened with the other owner. Never mind. No, okay. There was still the third one, which is the gear, which might be the hardest one to understand.
Is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Middledale's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
I don't like the fact you called it a Miss Middledale's dungeon. I don't know if it is that.
It's been round and round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move.
This is such a wholesome little side quest. I love this. We're teaching the kids how to construct scales. I don't know how Sid knows this, but I guess he does.
It's not my fault. You should have
Oh,
tried
Clive is
weighing
smart.
it before lunch.
You know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea. You see?
Don't break it though, because I'm pretty sure Mid will have all our heads.
So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Okay, let me see it then.
You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Yeah, it's good that Clive is doing it because he'll know how to be careful.
All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo.
Yeah.
The arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works.
Welcome to Blue Peter with Clive.
All finished.
We did it!
Yes, we did it.
Well, you're still in trouble though, because he did steal it and he didn't tell us about it. You need to own up to your...
It was you three engineers who showed me how.
I like that Clive, instead of just ridiculing them, actually turned this into a lesson.
Hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
Oh, just like she did with Sid.
Are you almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Middledale and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
Well, this was the really wholesome side quest that I love with all my heart.
It won't be long.
Yeah.
Well then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Yeah, please don't be rude to her. She's trying her best, and so are you guys.
Hey, look. We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
Wait, how do we put it on? Oh, I think he did, because everyone makes mistakes, even Clive. But that was a really wholesome side quest. I like that a lot. I'm glad we got a moment to reflect.
Didn't happen to forget anything, did you, Sid?
What the fuck are you talking about? I don't forget things. I'm Clive Frostfield. I like that. That's cool. That's a really good way of doing that side quest. Like, instead of going up to them and just ridiculing them for doing what they did, Clive turned it into a lesson, which any leader should do, and teacher, and yeah, you know, kind of a mentor figure. And in this sense, Clive is, Sid anyway, is a mentor figure to everyone in this place. So I like the fact that, in this sense, that Clive is kind of taking that role to heart, and it's beautiful to see. Like, Karen, why are you doing bad stuff?
Lady Karen, how's business?
Okay, good breach.
Nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade then? Both in and out of the hideaway?
Can't complain. Wait, what exactly are you getting at?
Nothing.
Not
Oh
once
no.
in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care. But here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
What's a popoto?
Asking. Out of interest.
Oh, we're fucked up, Clive. She knows, we know.
I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating about you selling weapons to brigands.
Are you? And who was it who knows me so well as
I don't know if I want them to die.
Exploit.
Karen, if I tell you that, they might die.
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalamil has been spreading word.
Good save, Clive. Good save.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you?
No.
Look.
We're trying to and clear your name, Karen, of course.
Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more.
He's not very happy about this at all. Yeah.
Never paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're trying to be better.
I apologize.
Well, we still need to deal with this person for trying to taint your image.
No. I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor woman.
Of course. Good day.
Oh, was that it? Oh. Okay, that was actually pretty simple. I think there's more to this quest than meets the eye. Hey.
I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days...
And if there is a trader out there doing that, it isn't her, it's someone else.
That's good.
Yeah.
I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not.
We should deal with them.
But people do things for all sorts of
Take them,
reasons.
give them a taste of their own medicine. And...
Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out.
Yeah.
That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalamil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise?
You're gonna go all the way to Dalamil to find us out. I mean, he cares that much, to be fair.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
No.
I suppose it is.
I don't know why you're disappointed, Clive. At this point, you know you're going to do the side quest anyway. You're just delaying the inevitable. And the inevitable in this case is just going over there and doing it. So sure, Clive, keep holding off this fact that you don't want to go there, but you do, and you know you want to. Oh wow, we're going to a whole new place. Oh yeah, it's like a whole new area. Wow.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into time?
Right, we've got some other side quests out in here. In the form of letters. Or single request. A humble request. Is this actually going to be humble? I apologise for a sudden and untoward gesture. Circumstances have forced me to seek immediate aid, and there is none other to whom I may turn. Your most esteemed uncle has presented me with a task most vexing, and I fear I am wholly unable to perform to his vaulted expectations, namely due to a marked lack of martial aptitude on my part. To wit, I am but a manservant, not a mercenary. While I maintain a fitness ample to attend to the needs of the manor, to the attending of bandits and the back allies, I am sorely ill-equipped. If I go, if it pleases you, my lord, recover Stevia Martis Rest, where I shall proceed to explain my particular predicament in full. That was not a word that I said appropriately.
Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant?
Yeah, we're gonna get some butler law. Oh, yeah, since we are grabbing another quest, let's go complete the one that is here currently. And unfortunately it has gone off our feed, but I know where it is, so it should be fine. Karen, I trust you. Just know that. I didn't mean what I said. Still sell me what you have.
Is a storm coming, Sid?
Yes.
Will there be...
Well, did you solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. The children had...
I solved the mystery and I created another.
Parts of them, at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully, she won't. This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
No, don't punish them. They know they're just training.
Three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs.
Oh.
She'd have them
I generally thought she was talking about hairs.
And her father's.
Oh, I like that Mid's like teaching a new generation. That is adorable.
Do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
I assume the abrupt music change will tell me.
By events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines.
Why would Canva make war engines?
It would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill.
Does Canva like work with other nations? I thought they were a free city. Why would they make war machines?
She's only ever cared about bringing people hope.
I mean, maybe they're just doing it in case.
The last thing war can be said to do.
Yeah.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
Oh, you've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
Yeah. Be less strict on them. Reward them. Let them feel that they're doing good. And then throw a pop quiz in there and make them feel awful. That's how you do it as a teacher. You support them and you don't support them at the same time. It's the way of life. Right. Oh, fuck off! Well, okay, we have to do the main scenario because we're not allowed to go anywhere else right now, so... Okay, right, so where is this? Oh, I didn't... Oh, fuck. I forgot what they were called too. Let's go find out. I was meant to write it down, but I think I deleted it. I think it's in the area we're going through now, but I just want to know where it is so I can actually check as we go along. I don't like when the game locks me off from certain areas. I don't even know why they've done that in this case, considering that... Well, I guess we're going with Joshua, right? So maybe that's why. Hey, Vivian.
Clive. What is it that you wish to learn?
We're friends. Oh, and enemies. Worships. Okay, I didn't realize it was that far, but I guess that does kind of make sense. That is kind of the idea I do get from that. Bringer of Chaos, I mean, literally. No, he worships him. I don't know what the Lord, well, I don't know what Lord Harbert's part is in all this, but yes. That's about right. Okay, we also got this.
Understand one's place in the world.
Yeah, everything's getting fucked. Rest in peace, the world. One of my favourite parts of the game is seeing how the blight changes between events too, and seeing how it widens across time. I mean, it's not necessarily a cool thing, but it is. Oh, well, yeah, I just realised the sky has gone blue. Wow. Right.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Let's make our way to Canva, I guess, but we're also sprinkling the side quests in there as we go along. We could do it that way, like, do a little bit of progress at the end of the MSQ, do some side quests. I mean, we'll see. Yay, the brothers get to hang out together. I'm so happy. If anything bad happens to either of them, I am going to be sad. Wait, Joshua? Oh, there he is. Oh, Torkel cares so much. I like these two. I don't want anything bad to happen to any of these characters on screen currently. If they do, I will be sad for weeks. Well, this music's very optimistic. Cloak and dagger. Mm-hmm. Oh, look at our party!
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Yeah.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry.
No!
Tay is a fine scout. If Canva was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Can I fast travel now? About that, we're going to be doing side quests. Why? Why even lock it off if I'm just going to get it back anyway? I don't understand. Let's go do this, but Warden. Oh, we got our friends with us? Joshua. Hey, buddy. We need like a bro hug, bro fist hug. I don't know what that is. I don't know what bros do. I don't have a brother, so I don't know the extent of like doing that. So I bet for people with other brothers, though, this is a very cool situation to be in. Like, we ever had like a Final Fantasy game where the main character has a brother? I think the closest that we've had is Final Fantasy IV, but that doesn't really count considering we don't find that out until the last like 2 minutes of the game. Well, no, we find that earlier. We find out at the Tower of Babel, I think.
It is you. Then you received my letter.
What is this about, Rutherford?
I am Sebastian Rutherford, Chief Steward of your Lord Uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
Aww.
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your lord.
What does Byron want?
Tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs.
Oh, okay.
And what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystal...
Yeah, a lot of shit has happened. Primogenesis being one of them.
The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable,
not Akashic?
Commonplace.
I guess Akashic makes sense.
The gears of governance
it's like cashew.
ground to a halt.
Cashew nuts.
Without a steady hand on the...
They all go crazy when they don't have their nuts.
The realm...
Eat Snickers.
...to drift into utter chaos.
I mean, that's what Ultima wants. He wants Clive to not care about anything.
However, believes there is a way to avoid...
Oh god, what if Ultima wants to kill Mid and Byron to get to us?
In motion.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas, I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already.
Oh.
They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times...
No, yeah, let's go find them and kill... don't kill them! Kill the Akashic that are trying to attack them. Akashic.
So you want me
Akashic. Akashic. There you go, Flower. Now you'll learn how to say that word without saying it wrong.
The other, the old imperial capital of Oriflamme.
Oh.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose I'll start in Dalamil and work my way east.
Yeah.
Thank you, my lord. I shall pray for your success and safety.
I mean, don't put everything on me at once, but yeah. I like how a lot of the storyline is tied to Clive. Like, the main story would not work without him, which is cool. I think sometimes in these Final Fantasy games, you kind of get a situation where the main character can sometimes be less important than other characters. But I like that everything is tied around Clive. I think that's something I liked about 7 too, was that, well, it was kind of the opposite in 7. In 7 you find out you're just a regular guy, but in this you'll find out that Clive is essential to all of this. He's the middle. So everything that's going to happen is unfortunately going to affect him, because this is a way of it. Clive is Mythos, or Mythos is Clive, one of those two, and we're going to find out what happens with that regard going forward. Now, there is something I wanted to mention in a previous episode of this, but we know that the Apoditary mural had an icon we could not identify on it. I think that's Mythos. I think there was a point in time where everything was one. There was one icon, and Ultima may very much have been a part of it. And this one icon had all 8 elements. As Joshua described to us last time, there are 8 elements. And Clive can harness all of them, like Mythos can. What if this Mythos creature is actually Clive? And is responsible for the creating these worlds, these realms.
It's not going to be easy.
Maybe Ultima wants to make a world that isn't shit like this one.
Let's hope someone hears.
And only Chaos can do that.
It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
I like that there are 2 different dialogue options because we have 2 side quests here. Very good. They must assign the side quests together though, so I don't really see how this could be
I know something more.
conflicting.
Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumours about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name
Wizened,
of Karen.
not wizened.
Selling
Wizened!
pay her price.
Fuck off, you can!
Or knave.
I mean, I called it Akashic.
Says
Well,
more
the thing is, wizened is an actual word.
Hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so
Zero?
happens I have.
Say goodnight.
You'll find her.
The gods can't hurt you.
plying her trade
Hear you?
most days.
Here in Delamil. Where exactly?
She has a store.
Is it like a Cowan sister, maybe? Is it like a sister we don't know about?
You can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town.
Oh.
But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers.
Well, luckily you've got an icon of fire, and Clive is dead off fighting Bahamut in space, so
places to be.
Sorry to have kept you.
that is something that I do find a little bit hard to grasp, but not necessarily the worst thing about this game.
Oh, yeah, she's discovered the secret of how to be in 2 places at once.
Either that or it's her sister. We have 3 situations here.
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this store he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
Yeah, let's go find this out.
But be careful.
I feel like you should be the one who's more careful. You're gonna talk to the fucking person. But no, as I was saying before, there is kind of a lack of separation between these things that I think is difficult to deal with sometimes. Is the fuck? Pot. Sneeze. Clive, about a few hours ago, probably maybe a day or 2 in actual game time, fought Bahamut in space, merging with his brother's icon. Now, I'm not saying there needs to be more references to that, considering he did something kind of supernatural and not normal. It's just not normalized enough where it just feels weird that we're going from so high in the sky to something so low on the ground. And I'm not saying these side quests are bad, by the way, they are really good. But I think the lack of distinction between the 2 does kind of damage the pacing a little bit. And the sense of scale in a lot of ways. And that was always going to be a difficult thing with this game, considering how massive the icon fights are. And how that is such an essential part to the actual story. So, the game has done a really good job so far in that regard. But there are moments where it struggles, and it was very much seen after that fight. Now again, this is not a critique of that whole of the whole pacing. This is a critique of more so the overall feel of the game, and thus it is not important. It's a nitpick. It's just something that I feel breaks the pace a little bit when you have stuff like that and stuff like this. I have no problem with Clive being anime as hell and having like this limitless power, considering the game has already referenced the fact that he has mythos.
Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
Oh, is it Lupor?
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one?
Quick, but for you.
He's all yours. But that's sword.
You're not having Dion's sword, you can fuck off! Right, I mean business now, you're gonna leave me and my blade alone. And then Dion. Now, you can get Mega Flared, you fucks.
Now, we can pretend this didn't happen.
Yeah, that's actually the smart thing to do. Bye! We can forget it's never happened, guys. Holy shit, Clive. That was more brutal than Giga Flare. Good job, bro. You did it. You died. Wow. I got a little friend. I'm gonna call you Mini Dion. Midion. 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 There we go. No, Meteon. Shit. It all goes back to Meteon. Well, I literally took no damage from this. Whoa! What the hell was that, Joshua? I don't know why you gurgled. I literally just burned your foot off. But to be fair, that is very painful. We leveled up. We're level 40 now. Wow, we're getting to that end game level in other Final Fantasy games. Because the side quests have overly leveled us up. Does make me sad a little bit that we're so high level now where normal combat is a little bit easier.
Go on.
That's on the icon fights, of course.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head.
Borgwyn?
He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to
Oh, they were trying to manipulate us.
I'm supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
Sit a second.
The Borgwyn wanted him
Clive.
to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
With pleasure.
Not worth the effort. Now be gone.
He can come back later, Clive, and actually be worth the efforts later on, so sure.
Fucking coward!
Just shoots a lightning bolt at him at the end.
Right now.
No! Goots! He's fine. Nothing bad has happened to our boy. Right? Oh, there he is. Oh no!
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty painted lout!
Stop calling me names!
Oh, look at me die!
Spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Yeah, loyal.
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true.
Oh, this happened a while ago. Well, it didn't happen recently though, did it?
Lord!
Goose, are you alright?
His name's not Goose, it's Goots.
He's gonna kill Nan!
No!
Got to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the
Well, how can we make it better? How about you don't kill Nan and we'll give you a free holiday? We'll give you some high potions. You can go high. That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you. Only with your employer.
We're still making these threats with Clive here.
You need not pay for her sins.
No.
How do you plan on getting to the hideaway anyway? She's in the middle of the ocean. Or middle of the lake.
I don't care what she did.
You gonna go on a boat?
Hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her. Or I'll kill you myself!
Oh my god, he's angry. He's scary.
Goose, no.
Enough, all of you!
But how is she here? Hey!
Karen. But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you.
Yeah, but how do you know they were gonna go here? They could have gone like bowling or something. Then he would have been like fucked.
Well, the whole thing
Oh,
got me
shit.
thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years.
Yeah,
came
but
to mind.
he apparently did all those things though,
It was
Karen.
just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs.
Huh.
You bitch!
You sure you want to say that?
Everything that happened. It was all your fault.
No!
And
finally pay for what you did?
Don't leave her alone! Clive? Oh. No, yeah, there's no way she got anywhere near him.
Goose, you...
Did you kill him?
Piece of
Oh, yeah!
have to go through
What do you think would have happened, Cowan? I mean, Clive might have gone in a way, to be fair. Hey, you fucked up, dude.
You great galoot.
He was gonna walk into a bit out of a cutscene, but he moved a little to the right in the next perspective.
Wet legs. You remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye.
Whoa!
Wise words, Sam. Wise.
Whoa, she's crazy. She's a mad grandma.
It's time to collect.
Don't seek violence. Don't seek violence, Scoots. Oh. I see.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
What, Clive? Why did you let her do that?
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was.
Holy shit.
It's an easy going through life, one eye short of a pair.
Why?
After
oh, yeah, your eye.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old wet legs.
Oh, yeah, she's got a prosthetic, yeah, it's like a crystal eye.
Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge.
He was callous and impulsive.
Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due.
And he kept fighting you.
Crossed the line, dragging poor Goots into this.
Yeah.
He didn't hurt you, did he?
Oh, she cares so much.
Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
Oh!
He does. First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson.
We'll work our way very far down.
But something tells me the wet legs has learned it already.
Yeah, and he wants to come back. He's gonna have Goots and Cowan and me to get in his way. They do a really good job on these side quests, making you care for these characters. Like, I like Cowan. I know people don't because he's very rude to Clive.
Never to cross you, Karen.
But I like that he is, you know, kind of aggressive and he has a dark past. So I enjoy these characters and what they do with them. Yeah, I don't want anything bad to happen to any of them, and if it does, I'm going to be sad. Because they're all great and deserve all the screen time, including Gav, who I hope we get to see soon. And Mid. A bunch of great hideaway characters. Oh, yep, I can see. Oh, we know we've lost our entire army, but let's get this guy out a little bit and fuck him up.
I don't see your master here. So you can start by giving us all the coppers.
Why do you even care? I mean, at this point, yeah, I guess they're just kind of all falling apart. Imagine Hugo's seeing this, he'd lose his mind.
Then maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the
Maybe he wouldn't care, to be fair.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
Yeah, what do you think I'm doing? Yeah.
Thank you.
Come on, be the smart ones for once and don't fight me. I'm the one who killed your master.
If you kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican side.
I haven't even drawn my blade yet.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
Alright, good to know. Way too long, buddy, to attack. Oh my god, Clive. Thanks, Theon. You're welcome. It's not Theon's voice. Oh, okay. Yeah, you want to do that? Okay. Well, I found a little thing for you called death. Oh my god. Oh, the QTE timer for the punch thing is actually bigger now. I didn't realise. I think it's because I leveled it up and mastered it. Oh, that's one down. Hey, you gotta go meet Byron to do stuff, I guess.
Expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Oh, so they're not faithful to Hugo.
Much has changed in the Republican army since they
Lore.
lost their rock.
Oh, we're gonna find out lots of lore.
Kind of thing before then.
That's what we're doing this, to find out what happened around
I was
here.
sent here to observe the situation.
Huh.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks.
Wasn't that why you were here,
I
Clive?
could defend myself against one.
Oh, I just happened to
perhaps
come
two,
across you. What a coincidence.
whole regiment.
No, you were here to find him.
I arrived in Dunamill several days ago, but
So Clive was like acting like he was just going on a walk and just randomly came across this.
his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more. And his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free. Only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist's central command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I mean, the world's gone to shit,
Imagine
Clive.
they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls.
Yeah.
Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Yeah, I would expect everything that has happened to be bad.
Dangerous area. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
I do, actually. Bye. or all of them. Hey!
Not at all. Now, to find this second associate.
Well, hopefully we're going to find out a little bit about what's happening at Oriflamme.
For Oriflamme.
Yeah.
I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail.
Lo and behold, there was another side quest over there. I like doing it like this because we're also doing the side quest in the process. Which is cool. Wait, what? Why is there a side quest here? Oh. Okay, well we'll get on that when we get near it, but for now let's go to Northreach. I can't believe they put another side quest in their game. Ridiculous.
There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere.
Yeah, we got a bunch of things we need to do. Oh, but I guess that is right there. Let's grab the flowers first, then we'll teleport back here. I kind of wish it would be near Oriflamme, but I guess not. Sadness. Let's go grab the flowers, and we'll get to see Oriflamme for a little bit too. Every single time we see it, it becomes worse. I love this city. I want to live here when it's like not bad, but now it's always bad. Like before, it was the crystal made it look cool, but we know the crystals were bad, so then that kind of changed its image. And then the crystals disappeared, and now it looks like kind of shit. It's a giant tower with nothing behind it, really. And then, well, this happened, and now everything's just kind of murky and sad. Primogenesis, you could call it. I still don't know what that means, but apparently it's important.
Walkerty said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot.
I see a blue dragon. Right. Hey, buddy.
This must be our wyvern. All right.
I want to kill the dragon.
Let's get this over with.
Oh, good dodge, Clive. Ow. Okay, no, never mind. Oh wow, that does a lot of damage. So I like that Dion's moveset doesn't really do a lot of posture damage, but it does do a heckin' ton of Thanks, Joshua, for taking that damage for me. Oh wow, good range. Ah, good range. Oh, poor dragon. Okay, yeah, we're doing a lot more damage now too. You're going to die. We're gonna kill you, and you're not gonna live any longer. Right. Get dead.
Enough.
Enough. 'Cause 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 Very good, Clive. I like when you go like semi-prime to scuba mode. Raptor liver. Some naturalists believe that it is the blueback wyvern's proclivity to feed on carrion that results in their livers becoming so engorged that the saints' bonnets with which they follow their meals serve to ameliorate this effect. Others claim that it is the blooms themselves which cause the damage, the wyverns being so taken with the flower's taste that they cannot resist. Well, there you have it.
Liver.
I am not going to be killing many wyverns to get this food for you.
Bright yellow with a heady
So, this is the only time you're going to get it. I mean, I already see them over there. Oh look, different textured flowers. I wonder if this is what they are. I like Joshua and Kira just here. Clive, are we going to be, you know, saving the world and saving Mid? I can't. I gotta grab the flowers first. No, he's right. He's right, Clive. This is not a good situation. Why are you doing this?
Molly needs to resurrect her recipe.
It's for the side quest. We're gonna get gold. We're gonna make some food. It's gonna be good. Northreach, the Holy Empire of Sandbreak. Oh, it's bright. Why is it bright but also sad at the same time? This is what I feel like playing Final Fantasy 15. I like how 15 had its own weather effect as well, but they did nothing with it because it was the last like 2% of the game. I mean, I know you could go like and explore the world in the darkness, but it was just like complete darkness and weird creatures appearing, which I did actually quite like. I like the run back to the actual
of my belongings.
Gas station in that section in 15, but outside of that, it was just kind of
by a man named Rutherford.
Then you found him. I am Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of Wellesley.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to assist your Uncle Stuart.
Huh.
I was on my way back from
there you go.
When I saw some villagers being robbed on the road.
And you helped them, because you're a good person.
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pommel to the temple.
I can go find them for you and deal with them.
South, toward the gate.
All right. I'll take care of them.
Yeah, I'll kill them.
Founder knows I've met enough of their kind.
Yeah, I just got myself some food, so now I'm extra happy.
Tell them I sent you.
Thank you. I shall. Founder be your shield.
Well, if you want to know, this is a strange story, Clive, Rockford, but we've got a certain character here called Joshua, who you may remember as a kid, being, you know, the Phoenix.
It was only a short while ago that I was assaulted. If you hurry south, you may find those who did this.
Okay. I mean, I'll head east. Not south. Oh wow, yeah, everything's like become Ilmeg. It's a good way of describing it, like the purple hue reminds me a lot of the weather effect in Ilmeg in Shadowbringers. This is dreamy pixie fantasy world. But in this case it's very shit. Good job, Joshua, you're doing it. Ow. You know what else I'm doing? Ooh, hello. We can do that a few more times now, that's good. Ow. That's what I was waiting for, but it took a while to get to that point. Nice. Right. Joshua, do you have like a semi-prime mode? You do, don't you? I remember at the beginning of the game you had one. It looks really cool. Want to use yours here too? No? Okay, you just watch me die. Okay. Whoa, I know I'm older than you, but you could help me out a little bit. Jesus. Fool. He fall. Okay, let's not sing that song. The long fool. There you go. I mean, your wagon's like all but destroyed, but I came in to help.
Nearby. You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
Yeah, this weather effect, it like, starts glowing all of a sudden a few times. It's weird. I quite like it, to be fair.
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by, as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's just Clive.
About that,
I'm fine.
Joshua's here.
Which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close to their gates.
They have more pressing concerns, I guess.
Have their hands full inside the city.
Yeah.
Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain.
Yeah.
The market stalls are nearly bare.
I can imagine doing those transport trips must be very stressful, considering the current weather effects too.
When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it. They were probably just desperate.
Well, no, I feel bad for killing them.
Listen to me. If you are to continue your investigation, you first...
You tell me that afterwards. Oh, Clive, I know I told you to kill them, but now I feel bad because they were just trying to survive.
Right away. But allow me to thank you first. Had you not happened along, I...
Don't thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he who sent me.
Yeah.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a Bistolus as soon as I'm able. Good day.
Bye. Thanks for the help.
My
Now
uncle
what, Clive?
has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
Yeah, let's go back to Martyr's Rest and tell him before we go back to the hideaway and hand in some other quests. I love that some of these quests are longer too. I think some of them are too short for their own good, but they find a nice pace of some certain ones, like the teaching the kids how to build a scale and the count thing. And they're really good at keeping them balanced and appropriately long. Saying that, it's always nice to mix it up with the main story and not just doing thousands of side quests because it can become a little tiring.
I see you're still here.
The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and with it, a constant flow of information.
Okay.
Speaking of which, I received word from both my associates. They have resumed their investigations, thanks to you.
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time.
No, you didn't, Clive. You literally went there looking for them. Why do you keep saying that?
I am afraid that...
You like trying to make yourself sound better? Like you weren't like hunting them down?
Storm is in crisis, and if we are...
It's a weird thing too, because in fact they gave us these side quests to do right now.
And we must...
Unless they're like, oh, the player won't do the side quest straight away. That's not how I do these things. If I get given a side quest, I'm gonna do it. Like, I know that there's not a lot of MSQ right now, but I like doing them all in one bout, because otherwise they're just gonna break up the pace of the actual MSQ that's happening. Right, back to the hideaway. Right, we've got 2 more quests to hand in. We'll start with Cowan's thing, and then we'll do the food as the last thing. And then we'll head make our way back towards the quests. Hey!
Mindless though they are, an Akashic horde large enough to besiege the free cities is not to be trifled with. We must proceed with caution.
Oh no. Ignore me and my stupidity. Karen, you sad that Torgor's found someone else to hang out with? This must be a weird for Torgor, like seeing everyone he fought died coming back to life like one after another.
Nothing like a dish.
I thought Clive was dead. I thought Jill was dead.
Sorry, Nan.
I thought
didn't
Joshua
mean to
was
make
dead.
things worse. I just thought I had to
Actually,
protect
Torgal
you.
found out before any of us that Joshua was alive, didn't he?
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being.
Oh, Goose Law.
Both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots.
Aww.
I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
No, the actual law is he's actually her right eye. He's a projection. He's a spirit animal formed from the eye.
Why, you big lump.
Yeah.
Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
Aww.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well.
Yeah.
Till then, he'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course. His family.
Your family too.
You make me one good eye, mister.
Oh.
Don't go thinking that'll do you any favours.
Oh, no, I thought not.
A potion to Dale.
As any good merchant should, don't give favours. Wait, that door back there. Plot revelation. I just realised something and I need to go check. Before we do anything else, I need to go see this. Oh, continental sensor. According to Karen, a sensor packed with herbs and ambergris can ward off everything from insects to the plague, protect the home from thieves and demons, and heal any number of ailments, all while bringing love and fortune. So you can read. Congratulations. Wonderful. But no, look, there's this door here. It leads into Karen's place. I thought there was going to be a whole thing where we open this door and find out what's inside of here. But it's Karen. God damn it, Karen. I want to go behind there and find out what's there. Why can't I buy the cabbages and the mushrooms and the beetroot? Right, let's go back. Speaking of food.
So, did you have that word?
Lost its tits?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
Yeah, we got Saint's Bonnet. Wait, I didn't read that, did I? While this pungent herb, once known as Drake's Mint, has no known curative properties, it does have the ability to mask foul odours and flavours, which is why it is found in recipes involving particularly foul-smelling meat flesh, such as the lights and livers of wild beasts. Well, there you have it. Enjoy.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
I mean, you're the cook, you're the chef, not me.
A herb, known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose.
You put actual worms in? You didn't think, oh, worm might mean actual dragon worm. God damn it.
Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about.
Apparently you're not one of them, though, because you didn't think that they meant worm and not worm. That looks fucking delicious.
Fried mortress of Skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He is good.
Can we bring Tomes over, please? I want to try it. It's literally Nando's chicken. Or Nando's dragon chicken? What would dragon meat be called? I guess Skyworm, right? Oh. Is he dead? Did we kill him? Was it poisonous?
So, not fit for consumption then.
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the Saint's Bonnet that tames this savage dish.
We need to leave now.
It is a tour de force.
Leave, Clive.
Force of nature, even. A maelstrom of flavour and sensation. A graceful beast emerging from centuries of sleep.
It's also just damn tasty.
I think he likes it.
I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking.
Yeah, same.
But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
decent. It's remarkable.
You sound like you were dying.
For any man to say
Like your body was rejecting it, but your mind wasn't. Like you had mind rot.
Party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith.
That might be a little bit dangerous, and considering we need to do actual protection, probably not. Tome's better choice for that, by the way. Like, he did do most of the work for us. So, yeah. We done did it. Right, finally, we can do the MSQ.